What is going on, San Antonio? What is going on? Welcome to church. Welcome to the Fantasy Gods. I am your man, Brandon Big Papi Medina. I'm here, as always, with my main man, Mr. Joe Garcia is in the building, the best producer in all the land, sir. You're rocking the Cowboys merch. Cowboys, Eagles, tonight. We feeling good, sir?
Of course, man. Puro pinche Cowboys.
Hey, puro pinche Cowboys. I got the 1996 crew neck. Vikings crew neck. Fits like a glove, baby. And we're drinking. I asked Joe this morning. I said, hey, Joe, I came in studio. I said, Joe, you got a water? Real quick, I feel a little parched. Joe said, I don't got a water, buddy, but I got a Miller Lite. So here we go. We're starting the party early, man.
I had man water for you. Man.
That's right, man water. That's what I'm talking about. That's right, brother. Hey, listen, we have a big show today, man. Big show. This is the last week before fantasy football playoffs, before we get jumping with the big games going into today. You have a lot of news coming out injury-wise. You got Trevor Lawrence will be playing for Jacksonville. It's a big deal. Jacksonville Jaguars will have Trevor Lawrence. We haven't discussed it yet. We haven't discussed the Basura matchup of the week, but the Jacksonville Jaguars, looking at it, it's nasty, right? It's Cleveland. It's Jacksonville. It doesn't spew excitement, but we're watching it for sure. You also got Kenneth Walker for the Seahawks. Looks like he's going to be playing as well. Quick drink of Miller Lite, make sure I set myself right. But we are looking forward to it, man. It's going to be a big week. So let's get into a little bit of things. Let's look at the games we have ahead, man. We have a lot of games ahead. We have Detroit, Chicago, Rams, Baltimore, Colts, Bengals, Texans, Jets, Panthers, Saints, Buccaneers, Falcons, Jacksonville, Cleveland, Seahawks, 49ers, the Minnesota Vikings, Las Vegas Raiders, Buffalo Bills, KC Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, Eagles, Cowboys tonight, and then tomorrow you got Titans, Dolphins, Packers, Giants. Are the Packers Giants? Is this the Basura game of the week?
It's one of the worst games of the week, man, no doubt. So if you have your shot to watch a game, Monday Night Football, what are you watching?
I'm watching Monday Night Raw Wrestling instead. That's what I'm doing. Doesn't look too exciting. No, I'm watching Titans Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm watching Titans Dolphins.
Yeah, Titans Dolphins is probably where I'm going with that.
If there's a Spurs game on, you watching the Spurs game or Titans Dolphins?
Probably Spurs. You know what? I'm gonna be brokenhearted either way. The Spurs not looking too great. 16 game losing streak. But hey, it's all good, baby. All good things will turn around. So
you know what? In fact, you're going to wind up coming up on the Two Shots podcast. We're going to have to go and get Mike. We're going to rally the troops up.
Do.
We're going to talk Spurs next week.
Rally the troops, baby. Rally the troops. Well, it's a busy week, man. It's a busy week. A lot of people doing some holiday stuff. A lot of people are out today doing holiday stuff. But if you're tuning in, whether it's now, whether it's later, we're happy to serve and give you guys some great advice. So here we go. Let's talk a little bit about these games and about who needs to be in your starting lineups. Let's go ahead and start it off with a little bit of
Blessed is he who starts.
Let's talk about this week real quick. This week that we have going into playoffs, big week. You got Devontae Adams, Rashee Rice, Cortland Sutton, DJ Moore, Jaden Reed. Those are all guys that I like right now going into this week. A lot of guys there that I do think are going to be great plays. Additionally, just want to talk a little bit about Cortland Sutton, man. Cortland Sutton quietly having a career year. Nobody's talking about it. Dude is scoring touchdowns on a ridiculous level, and the Chargers rank in the bottom 5 in receiving yards and touchdowns allowed. We got my cousin Josh Vasquez. What do you say? My man's drinking a beer at 10:30. Official beer of the Dallas Cowboys, Brandon Closet Cowboys. Get out of here, dude. No chance. Stop your shit, Josh. Stop it. Let's talk about James Cook, Zach Moss, Joe Mixon, other guys I like. I like Jahmyr Gibbs as well. Here's one that I really like that is not getting enough love, man. Someone that you drafted in the first round that has not been producing, but you need to continue playing him because he's having a great opportunity here. Let's talk about Austin Eckler, man. Austin Eckler is somebody who sometimes can be touchdown dependent, normally is dominant. He's had a really, really bad year. Normally, you're looking at other options, but I think today he's going to be solid. The past 3 straight games, single-digit fantasy points, not what you want. However, 15-plus touches, 8 out of the 9 games, and Denver has allowed the 2nd most rushing yards, as well as the 5th most receptions to running backs. So we are very much more excited for some Austin Eckler because you haven't had much to be excited about. And then here's one for you, Joe. Here's one for the Cowboys fans.
Yeah.
In my blessed is he who starts. My favorite tight end this week. You ready for it?
I'm ready, man.
Mr. Jake Ferguson, man.
What?
I love it. Love it. I think Jake Ferguson's going to be utilized a lot. CeeDee Lamb's going to be utilized a lot because you don't beat the Eagles unless you throw the ball. We saw Deebo Samuel torch the Eagles with the 49ers. Did you expect that beatdown last week? Remember, just on this show, I said, 49ers, bet your house on it. They're beating the Eagles. I felt very confident in it. They smacked the hell out of them. Were you surprised by that victory, though?
I was surprised by that. I thought the Eagles were going to have more fight in them. But, you know, the thing with the 49ers, they're a very physical team. And if you can't match their intensity and their physicality, they're just going to smack you in the face right out of the gate, man. And that's what happened with the Eagles.
They will. They will. And I think looking at this Eagles team, we saw that they can be taken advantage of in the passing game, though, right? We saw that.
No doubt.
We saw that. You're going to need CeeDee Lamb. You're going to need to bank on Jake Ferguson. I also think Isaiah Likely, who took over in Baltimore, we're going to see a big game for Isaiah Likely as well. You look at that Baltimore game. They are not going against absolute world beaters. They're going against the Rams. The Rams themselves will not stop this offense. Isaiah Likely might have the biggest game of his entire season today. You look at week 12, 6 targets, 4 receptions, 40 yards, right? Only 8 fantasy points. Okay, that's fine for a tight end. I think this week we're talking double-digit numbers. Los Angeles Rams have given up the 3rd most fantasy points per game to tight ends, so definitely get him in your lineup. Additionally, for quarterbacks, the one that I like a lot, man, Justin Fields might have a huge game, man. I think he goes over 80 yards rushing this week. He's averaging 193 passing yards, 81.5 rushing yards over his last 2 games. Detroit is giving up the most rushing yards to QBs, so it's something you really got to look at. I do think this is going to be a big week for Justin Fields additionally. And then also, give my man Josh Dobbs some props, bro. Let's bring Josh Dobbs back up, man. I like me some Josh Dobbs. Let me see what's happening over there. I think the Vikings are in a great opportunity to get back to figuring it out against Las Vegas.
You forgave the Vikings.
Las Vegas is not exciting. Las Vegas doesn't scare me, bro. But I do think this is going to be a tough game It will be a tough game.
The only thing that scares a Viking is a bear, bro.
Hey, come on. Come on. Don't start now. Don't start now. But those are our must starts of the week. Those are our blessed is he who starts. Before we continue on, let's thank a few of our incredible sponsors, man, real quick. Let's shout out to our boys over at the one and only Mad Pecker Brewing Company. That is 6025 Tesla Road. Again, 6025 Tesla Road. Mad Pecker Brewing Company, the best place to grab a drink, watch a game, grab some food. And guess what? The Fantasy Gods will be live on December 21st. December 21st, the Fantasy Gods will be there in attendance. We will be there watching the Saints-Rams game that is smack dab in the middle of the playoff season for fantasy football. Smack dab, ready to roll, hanging out with you guys. Fantasy football in its full and entire love and dread. If you are struggling, if you're winning, if you're battling for last or battling for first, we'll be there. Matt Pecker Brewing Company, December 21st, Thursday Night Football. Come have a drink with us. Check it out with us. Then you got the one and only Mudslingers Drive-Thru Coffee Shop, 2404 Thousand Oaks Drive. Our favorite people on the planet. Not because the coffee's good, because they keep us going. They keep us running. Listen, just like a car, you need oil. You need yourself some caffeine. You need yourself some coffee. Mudslingers Drive-Thru Coffee Shop produces all that and more. You want mini donuts? They got it. You want good treats? They got it. Do you want something other than coffee? They also got it. You want to try out the Alien, the most delicious drink in all of San Antonio? Go get it there. You're going to get your energy boosted. And also you're supporting local. Stop supporting the Starbucks change. Stop supporting Dutch Bros when you don't even know any Dutch at all, except the Dutch oven. But anyways, look at Mudslingers. Look at drive-through coffee shops. Look at local coffee like this. They're going to set you right and make sure you have a great rest of your day and support the community here in San Antonio, Texas. So we have a lot to get into, though, man. Like I said, playoffs are next week. Playoffs are next week, Joe. This season flown by.
Has, man. Gone by quick.
Gone by quick. The Cowboys. It looks good for the Cowboys. Let me hear real quick. Week 14. Where do we stand right now with it's our year? How much, what percent are we of this? It's our year.
I ain't buying that, bro. I don't jump on the bandwagon.
So if I said Cowboys Super Bowl chances, give me a percentage.
No. I'd probably say it's probably a lot less than 20%.
Okay, but you're giving them a chance.
I give them a small chance, but
give me a specific percentage, Joe. Where
I'd
you
probably
as a fan,
be about 10%. 10% chance.
Hey, all you need is to have a chance to get a chance.
Yeah,
Joe.
but the problem is when they get they're given chances. What happens with Dak? He can't win the big game, bro.
He looks damn good though this year, brother.
I think that's fool's gold, bro. We're about to find out. I won't believe in Dak until he can win the big game. If he can get the Cowboys there,
yeah,
I'll be believing.
Okay, fair enough.
But he's got to prove to me that he can win the big game.
He's got to prove it. You heard it here first.
What happened with the 49ers last year?
Well, the 49ers also just ran the entire NFC division.
Yeah, they beat the hell out of them when they had the opportunity to
Cowboys fans, sound off right now in the comments. Let us know. What percentage are you so far in the season? What percentage are you believing that this is the Cowboys' year? What percentage are you for a Cowboys Super Bowl? Is it 10% like Joe? Is it 50%? Is it 100%? This is our year. Sound off.
I'll tell you what, man. I'm going to be watching the Cowboy game on December the 30th, regardless of what they do.
Okay.
Because I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm going to go and get me some new drip, just for this outing, because I'm going to be in Disney World with the family.
Okay.
So I was looking at the Fanatics website, checking out what I'm going to wear.
Okay.
I got to sport my boys, man. So I'm going to go out there and I'm going to be watching the game.
You got to do it.
I'll probably be one of the few Cowboy fans over there in Disney World. But
probably.
The hell with it, dude.
What the hell with it? That's right. We'll see. All righty. So let's talk a little bit now. We talked about who you should start. We talked about who needs to be in your lineup. Let's talk a little bit about who you should.
Thou shall bench.
Let's talk about who you need to bench. It's a big one this week. This week determines if you get into playoffs. This week determines if you're fighting for a spot. This week determines not only if you get into playoffs, Joe, right? Some of you are sitting pretty, sitting nice, and you're comfortable, and you can't get comfortable, right? Because here's the thing. If you have a 6-person playoff, that means 2 teams get a bye week, right?
The ones that win their division.
You might be fighting for that 1 or 2 spot. Don't let it slip now. Don't get comfortable now and start playing stupid, right? Don't bench Jake Ferguson for someone else. Don't get wild now, right? if I'm telling you to start him, we have a pretty much, what do you think, about a 92% hit rate on the show of giving you some good starts. Don't get crazy now. So with that, don't be in there starting Tank Dell and he's out. Don't be stupid. Check your lineups right now. Right? Don't be in there.
Check the injury report, man.
Don't be like Brandon Medina and pick up Ezekiel Elliott and not start him. And then he fucking has an incredible game that nobody expected.
Well, your first mistake is you picked up Zeke.
But then he had an awesome game. Pissed me off. Anyways, let's talk about who did a bench. Pissed me off again. Let's talk. Chris Godwin is somebody I'm not going to be playing this week. The Buccaneers matchup as a whole is not super exciting. You look at this Buccaneers match. We're going against the Falcons. The Falcons, we've talked about it all year. They're not a good team, but they're sneaky, actually, an okay defense. They are very sneaky against the run, sneaky. As far as the run goes, let me tell you this. I have Rachaad White in a lot of leagues. ESPN app, Sleeper app, all of them. When you play games, it'll tell you the defense's ranking, right? Yeah. Next to that, for that matchup. Guys, the Falcons are number 1 against the running back.
Wow.
Now, Rachaad White needs to play in your lineup regardless. He's too good of a running back. He's on too good hot of a streak. He gets passes, he gets runs. He's too valuable. But they're a good defense. Don't sleep on them. But I don't like Chris Godwin because Mike Evans is getting everything. Yeah. Mike Evans is incredible, dude. Is Mike Evans a Hall of Famer, do you think?
I think so, man. I think he could be.
I think he's for sure. He's only been in the league 10 years. Every single year, 1,000 yards receiving. 10 straight years. That's incredible, man. That's next level. So Chris Godwin, though, take a step back. And then the other one, listen, I've been the dummy. I've been the jackass. I've played it, okay? I've played it, and I'm done playing it, all right? I'm done with this. I trusted in, you know what it is? This person is the toxic ex-girlfriend.
La
right?
Tóxica.
This is La Tóxica in the flesh. Let me tell you why. She was a little thick when we got together, right? She's a little thick when we got together. And when we split up, she lost a lot of weight and looked real good, right? I liked her. Here's what happened. When we first started dating.
She looking good in that little black dress.
Listen, when we first started dating, she was slim. When we first started dating, she was slim. And then she got a little thick.
That's
and I said,
weight, bro.
And I said, nah, you know what? We got to figure this out. We can't do this. She got a little thick. And then when we split up, she looked real good this season. And I was like, damn. And I was like, I was sending, hey, you up? You know, I was sending those texts. 2 a.m. Hey, you up? I was sending those. And they just, and you know what? Lately, she's ghosting me, and I fucking appreciate it. Adam Thielen, where are you?
That's the one where you're telling your boys, what happened to you last night? Doggy, you didn't text me. I got weak.
Got weak, bro. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. Adam Thielen, former Viking great, man. Just listen, he started on an absolute tear, bro. Was a murderer for fantasy football. Was, I believe, wide receiver 5 for like the first 6 weeks of fantasy football. That has fucking come to a screeching halt. That has stopped. 4 of his last 5 games, less than 45 receiving yards, 6 points, basically, over his last 2 weeks. 0 touchdowns since week 6. 0. New Orleans has allowed the 6th fewest yards to wide receivers. Adam Thielen, not only can he not start, your ass better not start him. You better not.
Oh, man.
Figure it out. Start someone else. You have other options. Go pick up Nico Collins. Noah Brown's also. I would play Noah Brown from the fucking Texans over Adam Thielen. I would play anybody else. He's getting the targets. It's just not going to mean shit, though. Adam Thielen, it's over. I have to get with my boys, take 17 shots of fireball, and delete her number. I have to block her. He's the Tóxica.
Give me your phone.
Yeah, give your boys the phone. Drop at him. You're done. It's done. Don't drop it, but keep him on the bench because you never know. Maybe he looks sexy again. I don't know, but all I'm saying is he's the Tóxica that I can't escape because he's a former Viking.
No,
Adam Thielen's done. He's not going to be in my lineup anymore. I'm done with it. I can't keep chasing the same thing. I already know what happens. All right, I'm going to go over to the house, and then I'm going to have to call an Uber because I'm embarrassed, right? So I don't want to do it. Okay?
We're going to call that a Jimenez.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, God. I will say the other ones I don't like for Thou Shalt Bench. There's a lot of people I do like because it's the playoff season, man. You got to start them. But I do not like any Seahawk running back. I have Kenneth Walker in the league. I'm actively starting Jerick McKinnon over Kenneth Walker. Jerick McKinnon for the Kansas City Chiefs. As we know, Isaiah Pacheco is out. The Buffalo Bills. We saw last week against the Packers, right? The Chiefs might go down early. The Chiefs might really be behind in this game. Jerick McKinnon will need to be a presence in the passing game for them to win this game. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is absolute basura. He's not going to be good. And maybe he gets in the end zone, but that's about it. But I think Jerick McKinnon is someone I'm starting over the Seattle Seahawks, only because the 49ers are too damn good, man. And Kenneth Walker, still minorly injured. Zach Charbonnet, still minorly injured. I just cannot trust that they're going to be good like that. I cannot trust that they're going to be, bringing me a opportunity to win versus the San Francisco 49ers. You had Philadelphia. You had DeAndre Swift figure it out, but that's because he's a damn good running back. He's a next level running back. Kenneth Walker is also that type of running back, but he does not have that type of offensive line like Philadelphia. And Philadelphia also uses different schemes to get the running backs opportunities. I just don't see it, but the Seattle Seahawks did come out and smack the Cowboys in the mouth a little bit. So maybe Seattle's picking up pace. I could be wrong. I'm just not going to trust it. If I need to win to get into the playoffs in a team like this and an opportunity like this, I'm starting other running backs over Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet. Yeah. That might be fool's gold. That might be stupid of me. But if you don't take I didn't start Zeke Elliott. Zeke Elliott might finish this week as RB1. He might be the best running back. He might, because 27 points in fantasy football is hard to do as a running back. He might get that, and that was all receiving work.
But there's a reason the Cowboys got rid of him, dude. He's gonna break your heart,
dude. he's my new little Sancho on the side. Look at this. Hey,
it was like Jimenez said a while back, man. If you need 2 or 3 yards, you're at the goal line. You put in Zeke.
I'll tell you this: Zeke is like the girl in high school, right? You never got a chance to hit it, right? And then later on, about 8 years down the line, you see her at a bar. You're like, "Hey, here's that chance. Let's see what happens." Hey, I know we're both a little 40 pounds bigger, but hey, let's talk a little bit.
That's love weight.
That's Zeke right there. Where I'm like, hey, I never had you back in your prime, but I'll take a little bit of piece of cake here and there.
Hey, he can put in some runs here.
We'll
and there.
see. We'll see. But those are the players that I do not like this week. Additionally, quarterbacks I don't like. There's a few quarterbacks I'm not a big fan of this week. I think looking at Detroit and Chicago, that's going to be kind of a dogfight. I think I trust a lot more, Justin Fields in this matchup. I do think looking at Baltimore and the Rams, if you're forced to start Stafford, God bless you. Don't know about this one either. Colts, Bengals, you shouldn't start anybody there. Texans, Jets, of course, CJ Stroud should probably get that start. The other one is Saints, the Panthers. I think I wouldn't start Derek Carr in a pinch at all. I just don't think he's going to be good enough. Chris Olave is healthy, went from questionable to healthy, so he's going to be starting and playing.
Hey, Carr's still in what do you call it, concussion protocol?
No, he's playing today.
Oh man,
but that's what I'm saying. Probably shouldn't be playing today. Probably should not be. But he is. Like, I just got the update that he got past the protocol. I would not be starting him. I would not be playing Derek Carr at all.
Yeah, he's about 1 sack away from being out for the game.
Yeah, bro, he's not going to look good. And although the Panthers are not a good team, he's not also the best quarterback, right? So I'm just not going to trust that. So those are who I don't start, who I don't want to bench. Now let's get into one of our favorite segments of the entire week. Let's talk a little bit about.
It's time for the fantasy gods to say a little prayer.
Ooh, it's time to say a little prayer, baby. These are the guys that make the stories about the guys. These are the guys that you need to take a look at who could be a week winner. Oh, my boy Pre said, thank you for sending him. I'm playing him in that league that I'm sitting, Kenneth Walker. Hey, listen, he might whip my ass, and that's fine. That's fine. My thing is, if you don't give yourself a chance, you got to go with your gut, right?
Yeah.
You got to go with your gut. Just like with the Toxica situation, sometimes you got to just say, I'm not drunk enough for this.
The heart wants what the heart wants, bro.
It does. Here are some of my players to take a swing on. You might miss, you might not, but take a swing on them anyways. We're going to start with our boy, Cole Kmet and the Chicago Bears. Detroit is the 24th ranked tight end defense. Last week, 11 points. Week before, 5 points. Week before that, 9.6, 23.5, and 17.9. Only 2 weeks in the past 5 weeks under double digits. Cole Kmet might have himself a great week and somebody you should be looking at for sure in all fantasy football lineups. The other one that I also like, only because who else Who else? I told you Jaden Reed. I love Jaden Reed for the Green Bay Packers. I also like me some Romeo Doubs, man. Let's talk about his past 4 weeks. Here's just 4 weeks. Look at this past 4 weeks. Week 10, 12.1. Week 11, 16.3. Week 12, 6.7. Week 13, 11.2. 1 week under double-digit points. Romeo Doubs is also somebody I think you could take a chance on and just see what happens, man. Who knows? Who knows? We don't know yet. So I like Romeo Doubs in that situation only because the Packers will be tossing the football. We've already seen this. It's Monday Night Football. Weird things happen on Monday night. It's against the Giants. Are you scared of the Giants? I'm sure not. I'm sure not. So that's who I like a lot right there. And then let's give you one more to take a swing on. One more to take a swing. You might miss. You might hit. Who knows? But one that I definitely do think you should be taking a swing on, if possible, only if you can swing it, go for it. Mr. T. Higgins, Cincinnati Bengals. T. Higgins is a very good football player. He just has not been healthy. The quarterback situation is not ideal, but Higgins has to be a flex candidate. And the Colts, who they're going against, they don't have good outside corners. They can't defend like that outside. I think T. Higgins is one of those guys that's going to give you 3 catches on 40 yards and a touchdown. Don't expect the world, but if he gets a touchdown, he's giving you great fantasy points. So those are who we would say a little prayer for right there. We're excited. Is there any players that you're looking at in particular that you're excited for, man, this week?
I'm just excited for Dak, bro. I want to see what Dak's going to do today.
I feel like you're always waiting on this man's downfall.
I want to see what he's going to do. He's got to prove something to me, man. I want to see what
it's been like 4 weeks of great play.
Who the hell they beat?
Well, they have great plays.
Who did they beat?
My thing is, it doesn't matter. You got great opportunities from Dak. He looks solid. A few overthrows, which you're used to.
Yeah.
But over the past 4 weeks, 5 weeks, this entire season, listen, he's in the MVP candidacy. I don't know what you're tripping about. Why are you hating on this man? 9-3.
The big game, bro. It's fool's gold right now.
Last 4 weeks. Okay, you know what? I'm talking shit. Never mind. Last 4 weeks. Okay, I said last 4 weeks and I'm stupid.
Who did they beat?
I looked and I feel stupid. Okay. Giants, Panthers, Commanders, Seahawks.
World beaters, bro.
Hey. All I'm saying is Dak looked incredible. And then before those 4 weeks, a loss to Philadelphia, 28-23.
And not only that, after that, prior to that, the other team that they lost to, who's got very few wins, is playing horrible, Cardinals.
Yes. But in that loss against the Eagles, 374 and 3 touchdowns. Stop hating on this man. This man's doing everything he can.
If the Cowboys hadn't made some mistakes down the stretch, they could have won that game.
And then would you have loved Dak?
No.
Oh, you're so disrespectful.
Nah.
Anyways, we're excited for another big week, but let's go ahead and jump into our favorite topic, and that is making some damn money with you guys, getting things planned out, getting things ready to go to make some money today. It's going to be a big week of betting for the NFL. I'm excited. I hope you are too. There's a lot of player props that we're big on today. A lot of bets to look at. So let's go ahead and take a look, and let's go ahead and
pass the collection plate.
When we talk about passing the collection plate, this is all about our favorite bets of the week. This is all about our favorite opportunities to win some money for you all about the matchups. We look at every single game, and we look at a ton of player props.
Hey man, if we're going to be making money, we got to make it rain, bro.
Woo! Make it rain on these. Make it rain on these. Hey, listen, we were off by 1 game last week, man. The damn Kansas City Chiefs blew my parlay. They shouldn't have. They should have beat the Packers. Had a pretty bad call later on in that game. And then our boy over here, Joe Garcia.
Texans, man.
Our boy Joe Garcia had a crazy bet. You would have won like $6,000 or some ridiculous, stupid ass amount like that. And all you needed was the Denver Broncos to cover +3, and they did not. They lost by 5. So
against the damn Texans.
So, like many of our boy Joe's bets, it was dead on arrival. The first game, I blew it for him.
It's like, damn it.
But hey, you know what that means? You can take it 2 ways, Joe. 2 ways. You look at that week and you say, damn, we almost had it, right? We almost had it.
Almost.
Or you say, I'm only building up to another big win.
I am.
Right?
I got another one ready.
That's all it is. That's all. When you play those machines at WinStar, or you go to Del Rio, you go to Vegas, you play those machines with the little piggy banks, or the
key game,
the Chinese machine with the gold coins,
yeah,
you gotta play because eventually it's gonna topple over and you're winning some big money.
yeah, man. If I over that key game, the one with the key that goes through that little square, the little keyhole,
Mm-hmm.
hey, eventually you're gonna hit your AirPods, right?
Eventually.
Yeah, you play enough, you're gonna win.
Oh, you play enough, you're gonna win. That's right. You heard it here first. Here we go. So let's talk about this opportunity here. Let's talk about these games that we got, this slate. Let's look at the NFL bets today. Joe, let's start with Detroit and Chicago. Let's show the people what we got lined. Is a -3 favorites, -170 money line. So they got to win by 3. The Chicago Bears are +3, and they are +142 money line. Where are you putting your money here, Joe?
Oh man, you're talking about the Bears.
The Bears.
I'm gonna go with the Lions, bro.
Okay, you taking money line, or you taking -3?
I'll go ahead and take the -3.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Take the -3.
You got balls today, Joe. You got some balls today. I like that. I like that. All right, and then we got Rams, Ravens.
Oh
No, don't. Oh, this isn't that hard.
no, I'm saying like the Rams, their defense, bro. No, man, the Ravens should feast.
The Ravens are
one.
-7.5. The money line is -345. There's no juice in that money line to win money. There's nothing there for you.
I just take it straight money line, bro, because the Ravens they're gonna beat the Rams.
Yeah, and I mean, even then, there's no reason to even take. You have to bet $345 just to win 100. So
Yeah.
there's no juice in this matchup here.
Stay away.
That's it. Colts, Bengals. Colts +3, +124 against the Cincinnati Bengals. This could be a Colts game.
I think it is gonna be a Colts game.
This could
I'll
be
take that. I think
tough
I would
game.
take them by 3.5.
Okay, so you taking Colts +3.5.
Yeah.
I like that. Like, it's safe. If they lose and they lose by a field goal, you're still winning.
Still good. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that actually. That's a good bet. I like the Bengals to win this. I just think the Colts do keep it close. I'm comfortable taking Colts +3 just as is. Texans, Jets. Texans -3, Jets +3. The Jets. What can we say about them that we haven't already said?
Basura, dude.
What can we say about the Jets that we
See,
haven't already said?
They belong to the streets, bro. We know this already. I'm taking the Texans at least by a touchdown, dude. I would go ahead and feel safe at 6.5.
6.5. Oof. I mean, listen, the Texans will be definitely mentioned in our favorite prop bets today. But do you think the Texans win by a touchdown? The Jets' defense is solid. Their offense is nothing to be worried about.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think the Texans will do enough.
Okay.
And if they can at least get 1 or 2 touchdowns, I think that's going to solidify the win by at least a touchdown. Because it could be low scoring. It could be like 14-3, you know. Jets would be good enough to put up a field goal because their offense, like you said, is horrible.
Yeah.
You know, we don't trust in Zach Wilson.
Really, really
garbage.
Bad.
You know?
Yeah, he is pretty garbage. It's true. Yeah, give me the Texans. I'll take the Texans -3. Panthers, Saints. Give me the Saints. Again, though, I don't like this line at -5.5. I think this game could be a nasty drag it out game, or maybe it's really close.
I feel overtime coming up in this one.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to take 5.5. I think the under at 39 actually might be that might be okay because they're not good. And then the -250 again. There's just not enough juice here. I don't know why there isn't more betting opportunity in such a bad game like this. But I'm just gonna kind of skip this game. I think the Saints win it though. If you're looking for a winner and you want to bet, I like the Saints to win this game. I just don't like them to dominate just because Derek Carr's still concussion protocol. Like there's a lot of what ifs. This will be a big Alvin Kamara game, I think, though. Taysom Hill also just got this right now. Taysom Hill is out. So if you are starting Taysom Hill or you have him in any leagues or you have him somewhere, get his ass out of your lineup because you're not going to be having him. Buccaneers and the Falcons. Los pinches Falcons, dog. What are we thinking here?
I think the Falcons are going to do enough to win this game against the Bucs.
Yeah,
I would feel safe taking the Falcons by at least a field goal.
You would feel safe.
I would feel safe.
Okay, that's interesting.
At least a field goal,
but it has to be at least a field goal.
Yeah.
So you think the I think I'm taking the Buccaneers money line.
Really?
Like, I think the Buccaneers will win this game at plus 105. It's good. That's a double up. $100 wins 105. It's a good double up. I'm taking the Buccaneers money line, and not only that, book it now. I'm putting it into my fucking parlay. We're putting it in the Camus parlay of the week, baby. Jacksonville Jaguars, Cleveland Browns. Gross. This is the Basuda game of the week. I'm not joking. This is trash.
The Browns, they got a good defense, bro.
Do you watch football for good defenses? I don't watch football for that shit.
You don't watch it for good defense. No. You got to put up some
I'm happy
points.
to talk about it and say, hey, they play really good defense that week. I don't go in watching for defense.
And you got Lawrence going to play too.
What's the line? Show that line there real quick.
Let's see what it is.
Let me go down. -2. Keep going down. Oh,
there it is.
-2. Okay. We got -2 for the Browns. Trevor Lawrence is playing.
Yeah, he's going to play. He's getting injured, though. He's got that high ankle sprain. He's going to kind of reduce his mobility out there in the pocket. So factoring everything in, I still go ahead and believe that the Jags will go ahead and be victorious and win this game. I think it's just not going to be very high scoring. It's going to be a pretty boring game, bro. But yeah, Jags will win. Jags will win.
I do think this is also going to be a very boring game. This does not scream any excitement for me to be watching, but I like Jaguars +3. You're taking the Jaguars money line?
I would take the Jaguars -3 or +3, should I say? I think they can do enough to win.
They can, or at least do enough to lose, but not by more than 3.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. It's just I think losing. I don't see the Browns being world beaters and killing them either. Yeah. What else we got? Seahawks 49ers. What are you thinking here, sir?
Seahawks
and the Niners +13.5 for the Seahawks. Do the Seahawks lose by 14 points or more?
Seahawks are fighting for their playoff lives right now.
They're +525. The Seahawks, if you bet just $100 on the Seahawks, if you got $100 to burn and give away to charity, $100 on the Seahawks wins you $625.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what I feel right now.
Stop. This is where we get crazy.
I feel that the Seahawks
you've
beat
hit
the 49ers.
Joe, you've hit 2 bets in 14 weeks.
Hey,
don't do this
I'm
shit.
telling you, man. I'm feeling that the Seahawks can beat the 49ers today.
Joe, there's no shot.
That's what everybody says, but I don't care about the odds, man.
Joe, you haven't
give a damn. I don't give a damn.
Joe, it's not happening, Joe.
I'd put a hundo down right now on the
Joe,
Seahawks,
get yourself help. Get yourself help.
Seahawks over Niners, bro.
No, Joe, shut up,
you
Joe.
Heard it here
You're
first.
lying,
You heard
Joe.
it here first.
You don't believe that.
We're going to record this right now, so when they win, I'm going to say,
do
hey,
not
Brandon.
believe that, dude. Dude, you're on some Michael Jimenez shit right now. There's no way.
I'm telling you, man. I feel the Seahawks are going to beat the Niners.
All righty, I'm skipping that. There's no juice in that matchup from now. I'm not taking anything. Vikings and Raiders, baby. You know I'm looking at this game. You know your boy's looking at this game. Vikings -3 against Los Raiders.
That's a trap game, bro.
It feels like it.
It
feels like it, I'll tell you. But here is the big thing for fantasy football. Everybody put your hands together like this and thank the fantasy gods for blessing us. Justin Jefferson finally is back playing football where he belongs. Where he belongs. Justin Jefferson, welcome home. You go against the Raiders. You go against a team that's easily beat on defense. This might be a massive week for Justin Jefferson. We'll see. Can Josh Dobbs get him the ball? We haven't seen it yet. Josh Dobbs loves him some TJ Hawkinson.
You know, just to piss you off, I'm going with the Raiders over the Vikings.
You're fucking disgusting, bro. It's so gross.
Hey, your team lost to the Bears, bro. I ain't forgotten about that.
Your team lost to the Cardinals. Don't start with me. Listen, I don't want to hear about it.
Raiders over Vikings.
Give me the Vikings. Give me the money line. I'm not gonna bet on it, but I like the Vikings.
Your team, bro. How can
you're not gonna bet on the Cowboys.
I am. They made it in my parlay this week.
Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs. Buffalo is +110 underdogs to win it. That is juicy. Because Kansas City is not scary this year.
Nah, they're not scary. But you know what? This is another rematch. You got, 2 good quarterbacks going up against each other.
Hell yeah.
But you know what? I do like the Bills' chances, man, in this game. I'm going to have to go ahead and say I would pick the Bills to beat the Chiefs.
I actually agree. Here's what I would do.
I go money line though, man.
So you're taking just straight up to win.
Straight up money line.
I would take Buffalo +3. If you want a safer bet, if you want to be a little bit cautious, Buffalo +3 is safe as hell to me. That is a can't miss bet if you take Buffalo +3. Just because Kansas City is not doing anything to make me nervous whatsoever. The Denver Broncos and the Chargers. Denver +3. This also feels like a trap game.
This is a disgusting game, bro.
This is a game that can go either way in a quick moment. I am happily going to take the Denver Broncos +3.
I would go ahead and feel good doing that too. Chargers don't really have a good record when it comes to winning close games. I think this might be a close game again. I'd have to go ahead and give the edge to the Broncos.
And the only reason I'm doing that, dude, you look at this game. The Chargers have firepower. You got Herbert. You got Eckler. You got Keenan Allen, right? You got firepower. The Denver Broncos defense has played great. Russell Wilson has played okay, but for some reason, this offense finds a fucking way to stay in games.
Yeah, they do.
They find a way to stay in games and win games. You see it. Cortland Sutton is on a different level this year, catching touchdowns left and right. Javonte Williams is okay. The whole team is okay. Like, you look at Denver and you go, that's an okay team. And then you look at the wins they have and you're like, damn, they're beating big teams.
Yeah.
So this is a trap game. Give me Denver +3 just because I don't know that they win it, but I do know that if history repeats itself, they're going to keep it really close.
Oh, yeah.
So Denver +3. Eagles, Cowboys. Fly, Eagles, fly.
No, hombre, pinche lechuzas cagadas, vato.
Pinche lechuzas gaga.
Cagadas. I hate the Eagles, man. I can't stand the Eagles,
Do
and I
you-
can't stand Eagles fans, bro.
You hate them.
I hate them.
So you're telling me of all the sports, you hate the Eagles the most.
I hate them the most. Yeah, they're probably second to Lakers as well.
Easily. No problem.
No problem. They're my number one shit list, dude. I hate Eagles.
Damn. That's unfortunate, Eagles fans, because I got Eagles money line +150. I am booking it. I called the mortgage company this morning. I said, hey, take it out a second loan because I'm betting it on the Eagles. So you might get your payment late in January.
No, but dude, just because you're doing that, you cursed your team, bro. They're gonna lose.
Nah, dude, that's not what I did.
Well, you're wearing the gear today, man.
Eagles, Cowboys. Where do you stand, sir?
Oh, I got the Cowboys over the Eagles. The last matchup was really close. Cowboys could have easily won had
Here
they
we
had
go.
not made.
Could have,
If
should
they
have.
had made some mistakes. That's on them. Hopefully, they can go ahead and play a better game.
Let Tony Pollard get cooking.
And you know what? I got the Cowboys over the Eagles.
Money line.
Yeah, money line. I'll go ahead and bet that money line.
Trash. Eagles +150. Titans, Dolphins. What do we got here? Titans plus
man.
Titans. Here we go, guys. Let me just say this real quick. Do you believe in miracles? Because
Come on, man.
because the Titans are +600 money line underdogs.
Jeez.
$100 wins you $700 back.
I ain't touching that one, dude. Do you know Dolphins are going to
The Dolphins have you would have to bet dead ass $900 to get $100 back for the Dolphins. Yeah.
The hell no.
There's nothing to bet here, but the Dolphins should absolutely smack the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
I'm not watching this game. Maybe I am, only because I really want to see Tyreek Hill go for 2,000 receiving yards. The dude's incredible. Green Bay Packers, Giants, our Basura game of the week. What do you look at? Monday Night Football, bud. What do you think?
Oh, man, that's a bad game, dude. You know the Packers should be able to
Gross.
dominate.
It is gross. I'll give you that.
Packers should be able to control the time of possession. Packers should dominate in every facet of this game against a very horrible Giants game. Giants team.
Did you hear this? Every facet, the man said.
They should, man. Giants are awful.
Not just dominate. This man said in every facet.
Yep.
Wow. Lots and lots of hate for the Giants. Lots and lots of hate for the Eagles. If I was you, the listener, I would bet on both of those teams because the teams that Joe Garcia hates the most tend to win the most when it comes to
not close, man.
when it comes to getting things right on the week. That's just how it happens, man. That's just how it happens for him.
Packers over Giants.
What are you
Cowboys over
taking?
Eagles.
Packers over Giants. What are you taking, man? You taking There's -6.5.
Yeah, I would go ahead and feel safe with that. Packers over
Oh,
Giants
shit.
-6.5.
So you're just taking the Packers to just kill them.
Kill them, dude. They're gonna kill them.
Kill them, and with no remorse.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
Giants.
that.
Who they have as a quarterback, bro?
Bro, I'm not.
They're gonna put the
Dude,
water boy
hey,
out there.
Hey, listen. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just asking you.
They're gonna put out the towel boy.
Nobody's mad. I'm just
Go out
saying,
there.
dude. Get on out there, buddy. All righty, Packers. It's your time to shine, baby. Give me the Packers -6.5 as well. Let's do it. All right, let's go back. Do we have anything real quick, Joe, before I give away my prop bets, my DFS plays, all that good stuff?
Let's go ahead and check it out.
We might not, and it's all good because a lot of people are nervous today, baby. A lot of people got a lot of things going on. It's the holiday season, and you also got fantasy football playoffs.
Oh, look at that, man. This is.
We got who's this? Chris Orozco. He said, "What's up, fellas? Who should I start? Lamar or CJ Stroud?" Whoo, man, boy. What do you think about that question, buddy? Lamar Jackson going against the Los Angeles Rams or CJ Stroud going against the New York Jets?
I'd go with CJ, man.
I go with CJ as well. Lamar has been awesome. Lamar's great. Lamar might have a great week. CJ Stroud is a quarterback. Lamar does not have the accuracy, does not have the game plan usually.
Hey, man, our boy over here, the Drew Show.
The Drew Show.
What up?
What
bro?
up, Drew Show? How we doing,
man.
brother? What do you
Look at
say?
Dude, he went ahead and gave us a super chat. Appreciate you,
Say.
Drew. Big shout out to the Drew Show.
Joe is a vato loco with long shots.
Yes,
dude.
sir. Yes, sir.
This man just told me, watch out for the Seahawks. That's what he just said
I did.
against the 49ers.
I did.
You're tripping. Here we go. Let's see. What do we got here? We got Abel saying Jefferson is back. Dobson now is a big target. Here's the thing. Let's talk about this real quick, man. You look at Dobbs, right? You look at Dobbs, Josh Dobbs. Does he get Justin Jefferson the ball the way you like him to, Joe? TJ Hawkinson's a tight end. He likes those he's not throwing long balls. He's throwing those 8 to 15-yard balls. That's all TJ Hawkinson, right? That's all. You have one of the best tight ends in the game. Why wouldn't you utilize him? But Justin Jefferson normally is not this 10 to 15-yard guy. He is a 20-yard plus big game wide receiver. That's why we like watching him. He's the Tyreek Hill of the Vikings. He's taking off, going long, catching deep balls, making big plays. Rarely are you going to see Justin Jefferson close to the line of scrimmage catching something on a screen. It happens, but they like to utilize him in different ways. Usually he's going long.
I don't know, man. I think I believe in Dobson in this one.
Listen, Josh Dobbs is going to be for real. He's going to be for real. So let's see. We got the Drew Show saying the only matchup I care about today is Jets Texans.
That's disgusting, dude.
Listen, Drew. Hey, brother, we appreciate you listening. The only matchup we don't care about today might be the Texans Jets. That game's going to be a nasty one. They're going to take them out to the woodshed for sure. The Texans should win that game, though. What else do we got here? We got Cowboys over Eagles by 10. Wow. Someone's also smoking early with our boy Joe Garcia.
Hey,
and then what do we got?
Nobody's drinking a Miller Lite.
Hey, listen, bro. Don't make me feel like the degenerate. That's all he had, everybody. What else do we got? We got Drew Shaw. I'm feeling kind of nervous. I won't bet on it. No, Karma. Please, God, don't get hurt, Stroud. Listen, CJ Stroud has struggled without Tank Dell, but he figured it out with Nico Collins. Tank Dell is going to be a big loss, but we'll see what happens. What else?
He's saying, Pop to Joe. No class comments. You're better than that. Coach Pop.
Come on, Chop. Come on, Pop. Pop's going to chime in right now and be like, hey, guys, stop disrespecting the Giants and the Texans today's games. Everybody, please be nice.
Hey, Coach Pop, why don't you stop worrying about that and go
Coach
get
Pop,
us a win?
Go win a fucking game.
Go get us a win.
What
bro.
else do we got? Anything else? All right, we're good. Here we go. Let's talk a little bit about my favorite prop bets today. I got big three right now that we're looking at so far that I'm a big fan of because of the games that we have, because of the way that things have turned out for these teams, and because of the way things have turned out for today's games. And one of them or two of them are in one game, and two of them are in a game that you actually don't care about, that I have to because it's in my division. But let's look at the Detroit Lions and Chicago Bears. I like me some tight end action today. That sounds, you know what? Let me change that the way that sounds. Let's change that in a pause. Pause now. I like tight ends. I'll pause. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out, people.
You like the position at tight end today?
I like the positional guidance at tight end today. Let's take Sam Laporta over 43.5 receiving yards. Sam Laporta has been a great play for the Detroit Lions. Sam Laporta is easily the best rookie tight end I've seen in a very, very long time, probably since Travis Kelce. Over the past 2 games, last game, 140 yards against New Orleans. Then against Green Bay, 47 yards. He's at 43.5 receiving yards. I like that one a lot. I think he's going to hit that no problem. Then you got Cole Kmet, the other tight end over there, who has higher than 33.5 receiving yards over the past 3 games. He's at 43, 20, 45. I like him to hit 33.5. For Chicago, they will need to make big plays to keep up with Detroit. We both know that Detroit's a very, very good team. Is Detroit still a team that you look at as quote unquote scary, nerve-wracking, a team that can beat anybody? Because earlier in the year, we were talking about Detroit as like, oh shit, they're for real.
Yeah.
You're not scared of them anymore.
Yeah. Now they've been looking beatable, bro. I got to say, man, if they go in and they make it to the, which it looks like they're going to make it into the playoffs.
Right.
I think it's a team that's very beatable depending on the matchup. That's the thing.
That's fair.
Depending on who they play, maybe they get in and they move on. But if they're going to go ahead and as you move on, things get tougher and tougher. I think that's when they're going to get exposed big time.
Fair. Okay. Well, Nico Collins is also in my lineup as well. I love me some. Listen, you don't got no Tank Dell. Noah Brown is barely getting activated after being injured. Nico Collins is the only guy for the Houston Texans. Last week, let me talk to you, Joe. Tank Dell injured, right?
Yeah,
He's out of the game. Nico Collins goes 12 targets, 9 receptions, 191 yards receiving, and a touchdown. Dominating performance. And then the week before that against Jacksonville with Tank Dell, he goes 9 for 7 yards or 7 receiving catches, 104 yards, and a touchdown. Over 2 games, he's almost at 300 yards. Yeah. Then the week before that, 11 targets, 7 receptions, 65 yards. I like his receptions specifically. 5 receptions should be beatable.
Yeah.
Last 3 weeks, 9-7-7. At 5, I love it. Book it. I'm off for Nico Collins there. Also, his receiving yards, 62.5. He is going crazy. He is the only guy. My only thing is 62.5 is not a lot, Joe. The Jets will probably have their top corners on him. Yeah. Sauce Gardner's a great corner. Does he get those big plays still? It's 62.5 receiving yards. I could see him going 5 for 55 in a touchdown, 5 for 60, 62.5. I could also see all you need is one big play. You don't need a lot. Just get one big 40-yard bomb, 30-yard bomb, 50-yard bomb. But is that more doable than just 5 receptions off the bat?
I think so, man.
So you would go yards over receptions.
I'll go yards over receptions.
Yeah, Nico Collins is the guy. That's it. There is nobody else that you're going to be looking at for the Houston Texans. So those 3 bets, I'm a big fan of. Those are the bets I'd be putting in if I was you. Those are the bets that I would be booking to make sure that you guys get it going. Now, for this last few minutes of the show, I wanted to please throw in your comments, but I want to talk with Joe real quick. We're in week 14. This is the fantasy football playoffs, right? Fantasy football playoffs. So here's my question to you, Joe. Not only are there people battling for playoff spots, there's also people battling not to be last, Joe.
Yeah.
Right? There's people battling to not be last. Drew Show said Brandon was like 3 for 4 on his props last week. Church, that's right. Listen, I booked this. We're good. The Drew Show's winning money. We're winning money. If you don't like money, you could tune out. If you do like money, stay tuned in. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But looking at prop bets, looking at the week that we have for us and next week, fantasy football playoffs. What is a worse loss? Because in my leagues, the loser has to have a punishment. Okay. Would you rather be in a diner for 24 hours?
Oh.
And for every pancake you eat, it's an hour off.
Oh, fuck, bro.
Or, okay. Or would you rather be at a taqueria only like where they serve big tacos? It has to be big tacos for 12 hours, and every taco you eat shaves off an hour. Okay. Or here's one that we like a lot. Here's one. Would you rather be in a bar for 12 straight hours and every shot you take takes off an hour?
Whew. Damn, those are all tough decisions.
Those are rough.
Bro. Those are rough.
Bro. If you're in a league and you're looking for anything for losers, punishment, stuff like that. We also have one that there's in one league where if you lose, you got to open up a lemonade stand on a packed street corner and sell lemonade until it sells out. We have fun stuff like that. But the worst ones that I've heard are for sure the diner and pancakes for each hour for 24 hours. There's a taqueria or any a taco shop that the league chooses that have big tacos for 12 hours. And you have to, every taco you eat shaves off 1 hour. And the rough one is if you're at a bar and for 12 hours, you're not just chilling. You're going to be drinking still, right? Yeah. But every shot takes off an hour. That's 12 shots, daddy cakes. And most of the times, if you're in a league like that, it's punishments. You're not picking that shot. They're not going to let you pick, strawberry, mango, whatever. They're not going to give you no easy shit. They're going to give you Ruffle Mints probably 12 times.
Oh,
right. So what do you
got to take at least a shot of Jaeger?
So what do you out of those punishments? What do you think is the worst? Rank them.
Oh man, probably the one that being in a diner and trying to eat a freaking pancake for every pancake. Second one would be going to the taqueria. Right? Man.
So you're thinking the third one, you could probably knock out 12 shots. I mean,
I wouldn't know if I would knock out 12. I'd probably do 5 and I'd be like, I'm all right.
I'm gonna chill for 6 hours, 7 hours.
I'm gonna eat some food. I'm gonna chill, baby, drink a beer. Hey man, I've done 5 shots before and I was all right.
Our boy the Drew Show said, if this diner is the Waffle House, no thank you. I won't get close to a Waffle House.
He's not lying, bro.
Come on now. Those Waffle Houses get a little wild, baby. Those Waffle Houses get a little wild.
You know what? I'd like to enter another suggestion.
Okay.
You have somebody go out there, and I was telling you, I'm a fan of this, man. Going out there by the Mad Pecker, sponsor of the show.
Yep.
Out there on Culebra. At the corner, because you see a lot of traffic at that 4-way stop.
Do a little sign flipping.
Bro. And then for you can raise money, right? For a charity of your choosing.
Sure.
For every $1 that you raise for that panhandling, we'll knock off an hour for every $20 that gets donated.
Oh my God, that's a lot, dude.
That's a lot. You got to work it, bro. You got to work it.
I'll be out there.
You have to be in pajamas or like an outfit, like a My Little Pony, dude.
Let me tell you right now, these thighs and some booty shorts, dog.
Oh,
I fuck them up. I tear them up, dog.
Yeah.
Easy $20 within the first fucking.
Every $20 you raise, you get knock off an hour.
Easy. That's tough. Give me the 12 shot. Let's knock them out. Let's get it over with. Let's go home. That's rough. I agree though. Pancakes are the rough. If you have a punishment or the worst punishment that you've ever had, please send it in. The way we have it in a league that I've been in for a very, very long time, my cousin's league. This is that league. There's every league. We tout ourselves the fantasy gods.
Yeah.
I promise you, truly, on my daughter, on my life, I will. If I join 8 leagues, I'm killing it in 7 out of those 8. This league I'm talking about that we have this punishment, my cousin's league. This is the 8th league that it's the home league where everybody listens to the show. They know your fucking moves. They snipe every pick before I can take them. They know everything. They're not playing with me. They come at me.
They're coming for you.
And nobody accepts trades. Nobody accepts my trades. Nobody does anything like that. So in this league, I'm always battling either for a playoff spot or just not to be last. Like I'm always struggling. And so in this year, the way we're doing it, this punishment is the winner of last year chooses the punishment of this year's loser, right? Here's the thing.
Wow.
The winner last year is in last place in this league right now.
Oh, man.
So he might have to choose his own punishment, which is just fine. But the choices are not good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we do the bar one, the thing is 12 shots. You're gonna black out. We're gonna have to watch you. Someone's gonna be puking.
After 5 shots, you pretty much
after
done.
5 shots, hey, it's a wrap for you.
It's a wrap.
Just know you're gonna be here for a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once you're past, I think 5 shots is you go from buzz to like I'm gonna be drunk.
Yeah.
8 shots, buddy, your head's in the toilet. I promise you.
Yeah. You'll be under the table somewhere.
You'll be under the table somewhere. 12 shots. You better have a bottle of ibuprofen and a 6-pack of water next to your bed.
It's time to call the ambulance.
It's time to call the ambulance. The Drew Show said, I can eat some pancakes, though. No butter, no syrup. I'm like, Kobayashi, like Joey Chestnut with pancakes.
Oh, bro.
Yo, there's no way. That's too many pancakes. 24 hours? In 24 hours, how many pancakes can you eat if you had to get out of that diner?
Maybe 4.
There's no,
maybe 4, maybe
Joe,
5.
You're lying, Joe.
No, man, they just sit there, dude.
Oh no, it's heavy.
It just sits there, dude.
I think if I was forced in that situation, which I won't be because I'm not going to come in last. If I was forced in that situation, I think I'd knock out fucking 12 pancakes.
Oh, bro.
Not in one sitting. I'm saying, like, give me 5 off the bat. Got to start strong.
But you know what, man?
And then
Whoever
slowly.
comes to scoop you up afterwards, they better have like a bottle of lactose or something.
Gotcha.
What do you call it? Laxatives or something, bro.
Bro, that say a prayer. So, you know what? Shit.
It's time for the fantasy gods to say a little prayer.
I would say a little prayer for my toilet. That's what I would do.
Because
After
you
that,
ain't going nowhere.
nah.
Dude. You can be there for a bit.
No chance. No chance.
Hey,
Anyways.
man, I didn't even tell you about my parlay.
Oh, no. Listen, I'm putting it up to it, baby. This is it right here. Here we go. You ready for this?
I'm ready, bro.
It's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the can't miss parlays of the week. It is time for us to give you the best bets. I just want to see what you thought about some last place punishments because next week is playoffs.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about these parlays of the week. Let me get up the betting sites. Let me get it all good to go for you. Let's pull it up. Right now, we're on the DraftKings Sportsbook looking at things. So it's going to be a lot easier for us. So my thing is, let's look at alternate spreads, stuff like that. Let's get that stuff figured out. So, all right, sir, go for it. Who you taking?
First out of the gate, man. Cowboys over Eagles. I
Okay.
like the Cowboys at least by 3.5.
Like most of his bets, dead on arrival. Dead on
Cowboys
arrival.
over Eagles by at least
Dead.
3.5.
Okay. Cowboys. Wait. Cowboys by 3.5?
Yeah, over the Eagles.
Oh man, this boy, heaven save him. Jesus take the wheel. 3.5. Wow. All right. Dallas Cowboys minus 3.5.
Yeah.
Next.
The other one, I have 49ers and Seahawks, right?
Okay.
I do like the Seahawks in this game, dude.
You-
Straight up money line.
There's no way.
Seahawks over Niners.
There's
Straight
no
up money line.
There's no way you're being real.
I'm being
Give
real.
them something to win.
No, this is what I'm telling you, man.
There's no way the Seahawks are beating the 49ers, Joe.
That's what you say.
Okay.
That's what
okay.
you say.
I got it here. Right now, your parlay, just if you stop, your parlay is at plus 12, 20, $100 wins you $1,300.
I'm telling you, bro.
If you just fucking stop right there, you're already winning $1,300.
Yeah. Well, and then I have the Lions over the Bears.
Money line.
Money line.
You don't want to take -3, just fucking get wild.
Money line. Just money line.
Okay, money line. Here we go, people. Here we go. $100. $100 on Joe Garcia's bets of the Dallas Cowboys minus 3.5. The Seattle Seahawks money line against the 49ers, and the Detroit Lions money line against the Chicago Bears. $100 wins you your mortgage, your water bill, your light bill. It wins you all of it. $100 wins you $2,102. You disgust me. You know that? You disgust me, dude. There is no reason for that.
Hey,
wow.
but if it hits, bro.
I'm also going to be giving you a wild one, though, so I can't hate too much. I got a lot of underdogs here. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
Here we go, baby. Give me Brandon Medina. Give me the Buffalo Bills -3. Okay? Or +3. Sorry, Buffalo Bills +3. They could lose to the Chiefs. No chance losing to the Chiefs by more than 3. That's what I'm saying. Buffalo Bills +3. Tampa Bay Buccaneers money line. Buccaneers money line. Philadelphia Eagles money line against the Cowboys. So basically, our bets will come down to the Philadelphia Eagles Cowboys game. Your bet's dead.
That's
Dead.
what you say, man.
On the San Francisco game.
Hey, but like you said, you got to keep playing. Eventually, you're going to win.
Here we go. $100 on my bet. Boys and girls, we're going into the playoffs, and boy, do we got some big money. Joe's bet was going to win you $2,100 on a $100 bet. My bet, you put $100 on this. Buffalo Bills +3. It makes sense. The Chiefs are not scary. Don't be fucking nervous. Buffalo Bills +3. They're playing at Chiefs Kingdom. If Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are there, I don't give a shit. Buffalo Bills +3. Tampa Bay Buccaneers money line. Are you scared of the Falcons? If you're scared of the Falcons, go to church because there's no reason for you to be nervous. Buffalo Bills +3. Tampa Bay Buccaneers money line against the Falcons. Eagles money line. Do you really believe the Cowboys are going to show up on primetime? If you believe that, bet against me. Just know you ain't making this money. Eagles money line, $100 wins you $876. We're making big money over here.
But it ain't $2,000.
It's also not Seahawks beating San Francisco. You're ridiculous.
Telling you, man.
There's no way. And then just to make sure all of us are on the same page, once again, my favorite 3 props today, favorite by a mile, a long margin. Cole Kmet over 33.5 receiving yards. Sam Laporta over 43.5 receiving yards. Nico Collins over 5 catches. You got 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes to book that bet. I can guarantee the lines will change. Get it in right now. Sam Laporta, Cole Kmet, my favorite tight ends. Pause. Then we got our boy Nico Collins from the Houston Texans. Absolutely going to dominate this game. That's the bet. We're winning money. Take the parlay. Take Joe's parlay if you want to donate $100 to the gambling charity of your choice. Or you can bet $100 with your boy Big Papi and win some money. This has been the Fantasy Gods. That's Joe Garcia. I'm Brandon Medina. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Playoff week. Win, you're in. Figure it out. Make some moves. Look at the free agency waiver wire and watch some damn football. Cheers. Miller Lite has been crushed. It is 11:30. I'm ready for another 12-pack. Let's get it going. And may the Fantasy Gods be with you.